Hey friends, welcome back. So today we are going on a outdoor family shoot, and I've actually arrived a little bit early, and typically that's what I like to do with my sessions, is get there a little bit early, make sure that everything looks like it still should be, like I still want it to. I actually haven't shot in this location probably for about 3 years. It's central inner city, and it's this beautiful local park, but I've got so many beautiful just areas that I can shoot in. The time of day we're shooting in is actually at about 5 o'clock. So sunset's gonna be about 6:30. So I typically try to do my sessions about an hour and a half before sunset. But we've also lucked out today. I have a beautiful overcast day. So if I had wanted to shoot earlier, I totally could have today. But we're just gonna roll with the time. Now the beauty about this is that I will be able to shoot in any location that I want to because it is so overcast here. I'm gonna get out and show you around. So this is the area that I'm going to be shooting in. It totally really doesn't look like much. It's basically just like a local park. As you can see, the leaves are turning, but I'm actually going to be kind of going right down there is where we will be doing the family session. I love the color of all the leaves and everything, so I think it's going to be really, really pretty. So typically with my family sessions, I like to take a few things on location with me. I always bringing a patchwork quilt. I really like that in my work. I typically will bring an extra crate and I kind of just leave this in my car, and I'll be using that if I need to in the session. But I also like to have a wagon, especially if I've got kids that are acting a little crazy. I find that wagon definitely is something to keep their focus or get them to sit in something, especially if the ground is wet. So these are kind of the things that I like to carry around in my car. Now, when it comes to session styling, I ended up having an actual dress in my car for their little girl that I have used at a previous session. And I typically will keep just a few garments in my car that might fit if, you know, someone's not liking what they were wearing. And I knew this little girl really loved dresses, so I had a pink dress in her size in my car. And Mom and I talked a little bit beforehand about what they were going to be wearing, and so I kind of knew based on the outfits that they were going to be choosing, which were going to be blues and pinks, that the blonde grass was going to look really good, as well as the green trees. So I was really happy with my session and how it turned out. I am actually making a lot of conversation with the kids. I'm talking and asking them a lot of questions while we're shooting. I asked them, the older boys, where they're working, what they are liking to do for fun, if they're in school, if they started driving. It's really a lot more about getting to know them, talking through the session instead of them just looking at the camera and smiling at me. I find by asking these questions of the kids, they feel like I'm really interested in them. And so we really connect. And so it's a lot easier for me to get what I want. I'm using everybody's name, making sure that I'm using everybody's name. I don't say, Dad, do this. I say what my clients' names actually are. And I really find that really helps develop the relationship and the trust levels between me and my clients. So my session ended up going really well. And my sessions typically only last about maybe half an hour. Like, I work really, really fast. As you can see in the behind the scenes, I kind of know what I'm looking for. There is kind of a routine that I go through. This session also was more of a mini session for this family, so I really only was doing one location. I did individual headshots for each of the kids, as well as some images of the parents together, family pictures, and they really wanted some pictures of their little girl with each of them. Because she loves photography, and it was really important to her that she get some of those. So all in all, I'm really, really happy. The weather was perfect. It was a really lovely temperature out there. One thing I wanted to note is sort of watching the leaves and the time of year. When we're booking our sessions, taking into consideration if there's been a drought year. In my city this year, there has been a drought, and what I'm noticing is that the leaves are actually turning and following a lot quicker this year. So if you're trying to work on your scheduling of when your sessions should be, really take that into consideration if it's been a drought year in your area, because I know by almost mid-October, we're going to have no more leaves on the trees. So when I was booking these clients, I knew that I was going to have to shoot a little bit earlier this year. So I hope you have enjoyed this vlog style tutorial. I'm enjoying taking you guys behind the scenes. I know I'm not going to win any awards with this cinematography, but I hope it helps you on your way in learning family photography and having fun with it. I think that's the key, is just really enjoying what we're doing and enjoying the process, what we're learning, and just spending time with our clients. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.